Chris Fry in the 19 News Digital Studios with a look at your evening forecast. We are continuing that first alert weather day for today for strong storms. We've actually had a tornado warning earlier. Let's toss it over to meteorologist Samantha Roberts in the Weather Center. Sam, you're still tracking strong storms in the viewing area at this hour. Tell us about it.
Yeah, really busy out there tonight. We had that tornado warning in southern Medina County, northern Wayne County. That has long since expired, but we still have some storms out there. If you're in Cleveland or Elyria or Erie County, northern Medina County, Ottawa, Sandusky, Seneca County, these areas are in the clear. But again, we are still dealing with storms off to the east. We've got 2 severe thunderstorm warning polygons. One is out in the snow belt. This is for southern Geauga County, northern Portage County, moving into Trumbull. And this is in effect until 10 o'clock. So we need to watch this one closely if you're in Warren or surrounding communities, if you're by the reservoir out there in Trumbull County. Could see some 60-mile-per-hour winds and hail with that storm through about the latter half of the 9 o'clock hour, because then it's going to be moving out to closer to Pennsylvania, right? So that one's in effect till 10. This one is in effect until 10:30. And this is yellow. You may have noticed the other severe thunderstorm warning polygon was orange. This one's yellow because a tornado is possible with this one. It's for extreme southern Ashland County and most of Holmes County. Part of Knox County is also included in this, but the worst part of the storm is moving into Millersburg as we speak. This is a long duration severe thunderstorm warning. It's in effect until 10:30. So what I'm going to do is switch over from our reflectivity product, which is, you know, the radar where you have all the bright colors, like the red is really heavy rain, the orange is heavy rain, the green is lighter rain, kind of like a typical radar that you're used to looking at. I'm going to switch over to our velocity product, or a storm relative mean velocity, SRMV. I mean, this radar has a bunch of different names. I'm actually going to look at it on 2 devices because I want to see it from 2 points of view. All right, so they've got this one tagged, and I say they because we don't issue warnings here. It's the National Weather Service that issues them. They've got a tornado possible tag on this because they're seeing some rotation west of Kilbuck around the Glenmont area, basically just east of Nashville in Holmes County. They're seeing some rotation. I'm just sorry about the phone right in my face. I just want to be able to look at it from 2 angles at the same time. So if there's any tornado with this, and Chris, I apologize, I have horrible service in this building, and so our call just dropped. So hopefully I still have you. Yeah, it's not letting me call you back. So
Sam, do you have me?
You can call Jeff's desk phone. I'll just keep talking.
Okay.
I don't. You gotta love modern technology. All right, so this is gonna be moving towards, okay, I think I was able to dial back in.
Do you have me, Sam?
I got you now.
Okay,
yeah.
all right, all right.
I love technology. Okay, so
I do too, yes.
So if they say tornado possible, because there's no ground confirmation of a tornado in Holmes County, but this storm is showing some signs of rotation. It's really hard to see on our in-house product. If there is a tornado, it's probably going to be just due east of Glenmont, moving towards Millersburg, and it would be around the Millersburg area by 9:39, and it would be around Walnut Creek by 9:54. So this is a slow-moving storm. Again, that's why this warning is in effect for another hour. If this holds together, and I think it's strengthening a little, which is odd because we already had huge storms come through here just a few hours ago. Well, really, it was like in the afternoon, but that should have been enough to kind of make the atmosphere tired, right, for lack of a better word. But the storms are coming through this area that's been really worked over already with storms that were really strong. And these are still intense storms with the second round. So it doesn't happen every day here with our storms. It just goes to show you how potent the cold front is that's bringing this activity. So I just want you to be aware, if you're in Millersburg, shortly after 9:40, or right around 9:40-ish is when this is going to be moving in for you. So this is still in effect until 10:30.
Sam, I don't mean to cut you off. So
No, you're fine.
you're saying, is there a severe thunderstorm warning in what county? This is Millersburg, what county?
Yeah, so this is Holmes County. It's in effect until 10:30. And the whole reason for me like showing you velocity products and talking about the potential for tornadoes with a severe thunderstorm warning is because the National Weather Service is seeing indications, and so am I, that this may be rotating, but they haven't issued a they haven't issued a tornado warning with it. They are maintaining the severe thunderstorm warning. It's really confusing, and I kind of honestly wish they would just issue the tornado warning for messaging purposes, because it doesn't make sense intrinsically as a person to look at this and say, oh, but it's not a tornado warning. But a tornado warning is possible. So there's different kinds, obviously, of severe thunderstorm warnings, and this one is tagged for the potential of a tornado. So they're seeing some rotation. I'm seeing some rotation. If I were in Millersburg, if I were in Walnut Creek, if I were in Kilbuck or up in Berlin, this is in Holmes County, I would seek shelter immediately. No tornado warning, but that storm is showing signs of rotation. We have some non-severe storms, Chris, across Wayne County and Stark County. It's a busy night, and we're still tracking that severe thunderstorm warning for Geauga County and Northern Portage and Trumbull County, although this is quickly becoming more of a Trumbull County storm.
Okay. All right. Sam, we'll give you 15 seconds. Let's hear a word from our sponsor, and then you'll have another update after this.
I've represented families just like yours for over 4 decades. Listen, if you need me, call me. You know I'll be there for you, and I'll make them pay. In the meantime, I'll keep an eye out for you.
All right, we're back here on our digital streams right now. Chris Fry and meteorologist Samantha Roberts tracking strong storms through our viewing area. We've got a severe thunderstorm warning right now in 3 counties, Ashland, Holmes, and Knox County. But Sam, you said you were concerned about the one in Holmes County near Millersburg, and you're seeing maybe the potential for a tornado to come out of this. Kind of recap that before we sign off.
Yeah, I'm seeing some rotation with it. I'm still seeing it. I'm looking at a couple of different radars here. I've got one on my phone I'm always looking at. If it's not producing a tornado, it is producing some very strong winds that are about to move into Millersburg. Kilbuck, this is knocking on your back door. Holmesville, the worst of the weather is to your south, but you're still in the polygon, so I would stay away from windows. It's really Millersburg and Berlin where I would definitely stay away from windows and potentially even exterior walls just until this storm comes through. It's a mean storm. It's holding together pretty well for this time of the day, so it's probably going to end up moving into Tuscarawas County, which would put it, Chris, in New Philadelphia at 10:13. And then eventually into Carroll County if it holds together by 10:28. So I think by midnight, Chris, this activity will be over, but I would take the Holmes County storm very seriously because, again, it could be producing, if not a tornado, then it could be producing some very, very strong wind gusts. We have another first alert weather day on Thursday. Sorry, I'm not even looking at the camera because I'm just looking at 15 different data services here. So another alert day. I'm still watching that storm in Holmes County. I just don't like how that looks. Thursday, we could see more severe thunderstorms. So enjoy tomorrow because tomorrow is the break. These storms tonight are going to usher in some much cooler air. So tomorrow will be beautiful, but it's almost going to feel like you should be raking leaves. Tomorrow's going to feel like early October. And then Thursday, we're warm and muggy again. Few showers Friday. And then the weekend is almost identical to last weekend. Chilly with showers on Saturday, especially in the morning. Cool with sunshine on Sunday. And then a little bit of a warm-up, Chris, into early next week.
All right. Meteorologist Samantha Roberts. We appreciate it. A lot of information and a lot going on in the weather office tonight. We'll see you coming up at the top of the hour. Thanks a lot.
All right,
If anything happens in between now and 10 o'clock, regarding a tornado warning, Sam will, of course, be on air. We'll cut into programming as needed to try to give you the best information possible to keep you safe. Until then, we'll see you in about 20 minutes or so on Cleveland's 43 for the news at 10 o'clock, and then switch over to 19 for the news at 11. I'm Chris Fry in the 19 News Digital Studios. We'll see you once again in just about 20 minutes.
19 News, now streaming on Samsung Smart TV. Search for channel 1035.